Hi everyone. I recently switched to using tmux more extensively. And tmux is a terminal multiplexer, which lets you basically decouple sessions from the terminal app. Even if the terminal app closes, you can reattach to those sessions again. Let me show you how it works. With tmux, without any parameter, you can just quickly start a new session. Let me change to temp, to some directory. And you can do stuff. So now when you're done with whatever we wanted to do, you can type Control A and D to detach from this session. You can then use tmux ls and have a look at all the running sessions. And to reattach to it, you can type attach. And in this case, 7. That was the session that I just created. And I'm back to where I left. Now, in addition to that, I'm also using tmuxinator. Tmuxinator basically lets you predefine a layout of a session that you want to have started whenever you start the session. So let me show you how that looks. So now I'm at my session that I'm using for website development. And you can see here on the right, it automatically started some commands already. In this case, they have been running for quite a while. I have started it this morning, and down on the right, you can also see another command running. So now I can detach from that session again and attach back to the session 7 that I just created. And you can see the history is kept unchanged. The tmuxinator configuration is done in YAML, and this is how the config will look like. You basically define a name, the root directory, and the windows that you want to have in the corresponding layout. So for me, I wanted a main vertical layout. In main, I want to have the command ll executed, and then there is 2 other panes that execute some npm commands. Now let me reattach to that. Tmux attach. Run through website. Yeah, and you can see it's again exactly where I left off. There's a lot of plugins for tmux as well. I'm using quite a few here to get this UI. So for example, I'm using sessions to get an overview of my sessions. And I could then switch within tmux to a different session. Now I'm at this session, and now let me switch to the website again. There is also a great help command that helps you fuzzy search through various commands that you might need. So how do you select windows? How do you select panes? It's all done via shortcuts. But if you feel lazy, you can also select it with the mouse. That's a quick introduction into tmux. Let me know what you think. I'll leave a few links down in the comments of plugins that I'm using. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.